actually chilly. Welcome to the world of clay buildings. Oh, that. Santorini. So guys, we arrived in the middle of the night last night. But this is our beautiful apartment stay in Santorini. It's not even a hotel, it's just straight up apartments. A beautiful pool, lounging area. There's no front desk. The guy just literally left our keys in the room and told us which room was ours. We're up the stairs to the right, he said. Morning. Check out that view. And we got the beach literally right there. Welcome to our accommodations. First greeted by that little kitchen. The fridge. Guys, the bathroom is epic. Literally. Toilet right next to the shower. And then water just overflows and drains out down there. We have a beautiful little balcony. There's our view of the pool and some other apartments. And then you go upstairs. Into TV. Into beds. Did I see that mountain I was talking about? Look, there's houses way on the top. I'm pretty sure you can't drive up there either. Welcome to Black Sand Beach. Alright y'all, so because we're in Greece, we obviously have to try some baklava. And this is potentially Sarah's first time.
Oh, I think it's broken already. Cool. Nope.
It is some tough stuff, that is for sure.
I'm destroying it.
Yeah, that's what happens, it's baklava. It'll be okay.
It's very sweet.
Yeah. I don't know what they put at the bottom, whatever that liquid is at the bottom, but I'm sure it's straight sugar.
There's layers of thin angel hair or something with like maple syrup.
What do you think? Good?
It's good for people who like sweet stuff.
Yeah, it's very sweet. It's good stuff. Compared to stuff I've had in the United States, that's real good stuff. Early mornings in Santorini. Guys, just look at how clear this water is. Absolutely incredible. And that's at least 6 feet deep, maybe 10. We finally made it to Thera. Oh, we have a story to tell after this. But check out those buildings. And then we have to go down all these stairs to get to the boat for our half-day tour. Where I'm pretty sure we go to that volcano island and the other island.
Ready to go? Ready to go, Mike?
It's fascinating because they have all these ramps everywhere. So it's accessible for everybody. Guys, also here in the town, you can get your feet eaten by the little fish. Eat the dead skin off. Big stairs.
Viridada, ladies and gentlemen, always find me right here where the bar is, so just let me know please. Welcome aboard the Miss Boat, thank you so much, or as we say here in Greece, ευχαριστώ πολύ. Mesdames et messieurs, καλημέρα. Privilège de ici. Comme plus loin de le point E, il y a le point B. Là, il y a une colonne, c'est le sommet du volcan. Très joli pour prendre des photos autour de vous. Entre 25 minutes, même chemin pour retourner après à bord de le bateau. Il dit 10, ça veut dire que le bateau, il part. Si vous plaît, pagate l'entrata, ci sono un cammino per arrivare su. Alla fine di questo cammino sono più o meno 25 minuti, troverete un enorme cratere attivo e due punti sono importanti, il punto E e il punto D. Nel punto E vedrete che ci sono le fumarole, esce il fumo mischiato con lo zolfo. Il punto D è la parte più alta, però molto bella per fare delle foto tutto attorno a voi.
The crater of Neakameni, meaning new bird, which appeared in 1707 up to 1711. Up there at the path on the left, when you are walking to the small umbrella, that is the crater of Daphne. Daphne, it appeared.
This entire island is only here because of volcanic rock. That's Oya, Thera, where I just came from, and all the cruise ships. And the giant, actually it's not that big, volcano island of Santorini. Oh yeah. So while this volcano is dormant, you can still see, / not really see it on this video, gases. You smell the sulfur. From here you can see the entire island of Santorini. So that's Oya. There's Theria. We're staying somewhere over there, on that side, over on the other side. And then there's the other end with the lighthouse. Way over there.
Take pictures, but like they're not doing it justice.
That's correct, yeah. None of this does it justice.
I'm giving up on pictures.
Oh. So many restaurants to choose from. Luckily, we found the easy, quick snack bar for cheap. And now we're gonna go all the way up this. Guys, just look at how clear that water is from up here. We made it to the top. Oh, there's another cat, dang. There's a lot of cats. They're literally everywhere. We walked all the way to the other side of the island to see the rest of the Greek islands. Well, it's just crazy how much of a desert it is, though. I mean, look at that. We're doing a lot of hiking up hills today. We literally came from all the way down there. Like the water is so clear, you can see the fish. It's now almost 5 o'clock and this entire island is like deserted. The last tour bus left at like 4:30, tour boat left at like 4:30, and we were like some of the last people left. We actually asked the boat driver, because we wanted to go, that's where we came from. We wanted to go to Oya, but since we didn't rent scooters today because of a long story I'll tell you guys later, we just did this tour, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to go from Teresa to Oya, which is like a 25-minute drive. But instead I was like, hey, is there a boat that goes from here to Oya? And he was like, yeah, there's one that leaves at like 5 o'clock every day. And I was like, can we take that and not get back on the ship back to our port? And he was like, yeah, let me talk to the owner of it. Because the owner of it's the same guy who owns Captain John. So we're now going to ride that ship to Oya instead. Entire island of Santorini. Oh, bougie looking restaurant right there. And we got some more stairs to do. All those right there. Look, that's got to be like 15, at least 10 meters, probably 15 meters deep, and you can see straight through to the bottom. Amazing. We're taking a minute here to marvel at the waves from the cruise ship that left. I wonder how big they're gonna hit the coast. You see them rocking up the boats a little bit. Hitting the shore pretty hard over there. Oof. That is destroying. People have to like back up. And there's a restaurant literally right there. That's crazy. I don't like to sit down and do nothing for that often, but I would definitely hang out in this pool for a long time. Oh, look at that, so great.
Oh, there's one over there too.
Oh yeah, it's a big one. It's a bigger pool. Yo, we're hanging out the wrong side of the island. Oh my gosh. That's a crazy private pool. Look at that. Tiny little pool though, but look at that view. Welcome to the beautiful town of Oya. Known for its iconic blue domes. It's got a couple over there. But here you can see the rest of Santorini. These little alleyways. This reminds me of like what I think like the North Pole is like. Everybody's here to see the sunset. And we might not even see it because there's clouds. The one time there's clouds out here, there's not been clouds. Even all the catamarans are here. They're coming in right on time. The sun is disappearing though. There you go. The the end of it.
Oh, okay, now I can look.
Yeah, now it's not blinding anymore.
Yeah.
The sun was so bright. Guys, we're trying to catch the local bus now, and this is what they look like. Bougie buses. We were told they're not reliable, but there seems to be a bunch of them here. Hey Sarah, how do you like your local bus? This is a super fancy local bus. And we are completely full. I know, thank you. Ah, you think I'm blind? I'm a multitasker. Oh, pop in town, guys. Hero. It's like I'm freaking in Ocean City or something. All right. Now is the timing of that story I've been telling you guys I will tell you. So, first day we're here, we decided to go to the beach, blah, blah. We looked at, oh, you could rent a quad here and a scooter and all kinds of things. So I was like, I would love to rent a quad. So we went to inquire about renting a quad for 2 days to get around the island. Because it's like 16 miles from one end to the other end. So it's not that big. And you can legally drive quads on the streets. So went to inquire about it. A bunch of places. Well, the first place we went to, like, oh, do you have international driver's license? I was like, no. And they're like, oh, we can't help you. And I was like, okay. So then we go to this, I was like, maybe there's another place that doesn't take it, because, like, everybody I talk to says you don't need an international driver's license, but it keeps coming up for some reason. So we continue on, find this other place, and the guy's like, do you have an international driver's license? And I'm like, no. He's like, I'll tell you what, come tomorrow morning, I'll help you out, be here at 8 o'clock. So I was like, okay, cool. So we go back to the apartment, book this excursion for the next day that we have to get far away for and arrive at 10:30, and I booked the excursion without transportation, knowing I was going to have my own transportation. You see where this is going. Show up the next morning after our beautiful workout on the beach at the sunrise for Sarah's beautiful enjoyment, and the guy tells us, yeah, can't help you, you don't have an international driver's license. So I was like, what, you told us last night? And he pretty much pretended like he didn't talk to us the other day. So he was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm panicking because I'm like, I don't know how to get there. I've heard the public transportation is horrible, which we drove it 2 times later that day, and it was fine. So I don't know why people were saying that. But at the time, I thought I couldn't use it. So I was like, what do I do? And I started panicking. I started, like, Googling, like, taxi cabs, and I tried calling them all, and they were all like, nothing available, nothing available. I opened Uber the first time, and it was like, no drivers available. They opened it like a second time, still no drivers. And I opened it for like a 6th time finally, and it had a driver available. So I took it, 36 euros, boom, gone. And so we got that, and luckily I didn't know exactly where we were going. The guy didn't speak that much English, so we weren't exactly sure if we were going to make it to where we were getting. And yeah, but we made it in the end, and we figured it out, and we got there in time. And then we got down to the dock, and I was like, having a hard time finding the actual cruise line that we were going on, and that was also stressful. But then the rest of the day was great because we finally made it to the cruise. It was amazing, and then we found our way to the other island like I told you about. So that is our crazy shenanigans of that morning. All right, y'all, today I'm on an adventure on a bicycle because, like I told you guys yesterday, the whole debacle about getting a scooter and a quad and all that stuff. So that's my bicycle, and I wanted to go to Red Beach with our scooter, but we don't have that. So I'm trying it on my bike, which is a 6-mile. If you haven't noticed, like, Greece is a lot of up and down hills. I think I'm a little bit out of my mind. But look at this view I found as I try to make my way to the Red Beach. Guys, I think this is where we should have stayed. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love this pool so much. Alright, I'm discovering this now, but it is totally worth it to get an international driver's license so that you can get around this city. around this island, super easy to see all the cities because it's just so different everywhere. The mix between the touristy cities like Oya and Fira, and then places like this, where there's a little bit of tourist, but not really. All right, I made it. And I came. So that's a far corner of one of the islands, but you have to go around that corner and go down this same distance again on that side after that current, and that's where I came from. So I literally was like, woo, all the way and then farther back. We made it. The ride back is not going to be pleasant. There it is. I walked all the way across the red beach to get this picture of, look at how, I've never seen such a tall carrot. Thing is massive. It's taller than me. It does sit on this giant boulder, but still, it's taller than me. See, this is about as close as I can stand to it, and it's still higher than me. So on the way back, I stumbled upon signs for an old castle. So I decided just to follow it. There's all those stairs we went up yesterday, or down yesterday. There's really not much left to it. This is what they call a luxury villa. That view right across the street. Normally the bougie life doesn't interest me that much, but this just makes me kind of want to experience a little bit of bougie life. Look at that. That looks so amazing. I don't know what to make of this, but I'm documenting it now. It looks like it's a glacier or a mountain with snow on it, but there's definitely no snow out here right now. Guys, I've been wanting to show you this the whole week. Look at the size of their donuts. Massive.